John that I haven't seen for a long time here tonight. PJ and Danielle are still around. You guys still here? You passed out a gutter somewhere? I'm not sure. And it's funny, I haven't hung out with them in like in many years. And I don't know if this happens to you when you're like, when you get to see some old friends that you haven't seen in a while. It like brings you back to that place where you were in, when you knew each other, you know? It brings you back in some ways. Memories come back to that place in time, you know? We were on the road. I remember being on the road with this artist a couple years ago, being on the road with this artist that was playing, this guy was playing to like 1,000 people, 1,500 people a night, you know, on these big giant stages. And I remember talking to him about his career. And he was frustrated. Because he was playing to 1,500 people a night, and he wanted to be playing to 5,000 people a night. And he thought that, you know, he thought that he was like in the trenches, fighting it out, trying to like get there, And like little old me, driving behind his big fancy tour bus, like in our shitty van, right? Where I'm like, oh my God, how can you not be so excited about where you are in your career and your life? But I think that that's not just something that happens to like musicians, right? That happens to all of us. We have like these dreams, and as we become a little bit more successful, and as we move a little bit forward, we set our bar, we set our goal a little bit ahead. So we're always reaching for that next thing. And I suppose that's good because it keeps us hungry, right? But man, it's so easy to lose perspective, you know, to lose perspective. We came off a month on the road, There were like 30 places around the country that wanted to pay money to have us play music for them all over the place. That is fucking crazy. But you know, in the midst of it and in the day-to-day, it's tough. It's tough to be on the road. It's tough to be away from home. Man, our van does not smell good, and we spent a lot of hours in that van. You know? Anyways, with some old friends in the house tonight, it helps to give me a little bit of perspective. Because when they knew me, I was playing in like a little, like I was coming through town and I was playing in like little coffee shops where they would literally be the only fucking people listening to me. And I don't know, you know, we may not be playing to 1,500 people and I don't think giant fancy stages, but